Hey guys, I'm just jumping straight in and I'm using dark brown from the Pro palette and I'm just going to start to fill in her brows. I didn't want to do anything too dramatic, just make sure they've got a nice shape going on and keep them kind of natural looking. Then I'm going to go carve them out with the Tarte Shape Tape and a concealer brush and just use that same concealer to prime the lid. And then I'm going to go and set it all with some Mercier powder. So first of all, I'm taking this light neutral brown shade from the Colourpop I Think I Love You palette, and I'm just dusting this in her crease. And then I'm going to take a natural hair brush and take the darker brown from that same palette and just start to pack it on the outer corner and then blending it all the way to the inner corner. Then I really wanted like a darker brown, but this palette didn't have one, so I used this one from the Balm. I'll link the name of the palette down below in the description bar. And then I thought, okay, I just want it to be a little bit deeper, so I went black, so a lot deeper. So I'm just using a pencil brush, packing that in, and then blending it out with my same fluffy brush. And then for the lid, I'm using the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter in the shade Smouldering Satin. So first of all, I took a bit of glitter glue on my synthetic shader brush and packed that down first, and then pat the glitter all over the top, because these can get fallout, so I just like to use a glitter glue first. So I'm just lining her lid with some liquid liner and popping some falsies on. So I'm taking this shade Ethereal from the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight palette just to highlight her brow bone and her inner corners, and then I'm going to take some Neutrogena makeup wipes just to clean up any fallout and to sharpen the edge of the eyeshadow just a little bit. So moving on to face, I'm using the Benefit Matte Rescue, and this is because Sierra has oily skin, so I'm using this as a primer. So I'm just putting this all over the face with a duo fiber brush, and then I'm going to go in with foundation. So for foundation today, I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation, and I used two shades. First of all, I went in with 8 with a flat kabuki brush, and I just buffed that all over her face, and then I just went in with 6.75 and just dotted that on her face and blended that in with a beauty blender. Say the word and we can say the word. So for concealer today, I'm just using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just going to blend that all in with a beauty blender. So I'm just using a little bit of the Shape Tape in Deep just to give her a bit of a cream bronze, and then once I've blended all this in, I go back in and tap out her eyes again just so we don't have any creasing, and quickly put a little bit of Laura Mercier just in her under eye area for now. So because I haven't set her whole face yet, I can still use liquids. So I'm going in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal, and I'm just placing that on the highest point of her cheekbones just to give her that glow from within look, and then I'm going to go and set the whole face and come back. So I'm moving on to her lower lash line just so that her face, the products on her face can have time to just sit before I go and use powder products everywhere. So I just use the darkest brown from that palette and used a smudger brush right up against the lash line. Then I took the light brown and just smoked it out with a pencil brush. Then I needed a darker brown and I couldn't find the other palette, so I just picked up my Modern Renaissance and used the Cypress Umber shade. And then I was like, okay, I think we need a little bit more drama, so I took a gel liner, which is the Glide gel liner from LA Girl, and just used that all in her waterline, and then I just went and set that in with the black shadow and a smudger brush just right in close, and I also just brought it a little bit under the lash line as well. And then I'm just going to give her lower lashes a coat of mascara and move on to her face. So I'm going to contour with this middle shade now and an angle brush. I really like angle brushes because I feel like they just hug that cheekbone so well. And then I'm going to use the Matte Give Me Sun and just give her face some warmth. And then I think it stopped recording when I did blush, but I just used Milani Luminoso. So for highlight, I first went in with Dose of Colors Fuego, and then I thought like that looked really stunning, but I just wanted it to like pop a little bit more, so I used a little bit of Becca Champagne Pop over top. So yeah, after topping it with that Champagne Pop, just because it's a bit of a lighter shade, yeah, the glow was there. So then I'm using the Mamaciita lip pencil from Colourpop, and then I went in with that liquid lipstick as well. I haven't done a vampy lip shade on a client tutorial yet, so I just thought maybe it's time. And then I'm spritzing her face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and we are done.